What's poppin', fam? Welcome to Don't Touch My Mindset, a podcast that is designed to uplift, inspire, and motivate you, and most importantly, share tools to help you protect that mindset. And just like that, we are back. What is up? What's poppin', family? I am your host, Jay Chase, and I am thrilled to be here. Super excited, feeling super inspired. Happy Mindset Day. Welcome back. And if this is your first time here, please press the subscribe button. We are here every single Wednesday bringing you brand new mindsets. Yo, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Thank you for rocking with the show. And thank you for those who have signed up for the workshop. If you don't know, we got a big event coming up October 2nd. Break the Cycle Workshop. We are diving deep in helping you become a better you, helping you enhance your communication, helping you improve your relationships, recognize your limitations and improve upon them as well. We really want to help you be a better you. Get in the room. If you haven't already, go ahead and go over to thejchase.com/event and sign up for the workshop. Be there. We are going to be having some fun. And we're really just going to attain some greater knowledge of ourselves. Shout out to all the things that we got going on. We got speaking engagements coming up. We got collaborations coming up. Sunday IG Lives are back. We are giving out tips on how to cut back drinking and live an alcohol-free life. If you aren't already, get on the Reframe app if you're trying to take control of your relationship with alcohol. I'm a Reframe coach now, so every Tuesday I am hosting alcohol-free meetings, daily check-ins, and on Sundays we do a 90-day plus sober meeting to help you with maintenance. Just thank you for everybody who has supported us throughout this journey. Super excited about where it's going, right? Please rate, review. If anything resonates with you from this episode, share it with a friend. You never know what they might need to hear today, and it all helps the show grow. Today, we are talking about failure, what that looks like, what that feels like, how to come back from that, so resiliency as well. Today, we are bringing it all together. Like we've talked about stopping ourselves. We've talked about cutting people off. We've talked about setting goals, how to manage destructive emotions and habits. That's what this is all about, and failure happens to be one of those. So I'm super excited to bring this message to you today. So buckle up, turn up the volume. Let's dive. There was a time in my life where I didn't want to start doing the right thing. I didn't want to start going after personal development. I didn't want to start going after character development because I had this fear. Now, was it me? Absolutely. Like, I was scared of me. I was stopping myself. But what was this fear underneath everything that was driving me to be a better person? That fear was the fear of failure. Now, there's many things that stop people from being the best versions of themselves. There's many things that stop us from going after the things that we want. There's many things that will probably come up as you pursue your goals and dreams. But one of the biggest ones that always comes up for my clients, for the people that I help in programs, for people who reach out to me on social media, is the fear of failure. Like, there's the inspiration gap, there's the timing gap, there's the motivation gap, there's all these different growth gaps, but the biggest one is the mistake gap, the failure gap. And it's like, we all have the desire to be better. We all have the desire to go about our dreams and goals. We all want to be the best at what we do. But honestly, what it takes to be the best at what we do is knowing that hard things are going to come. Challenges are going to arrive. How are we going to respond to those? How are we going to interact with those people? What pace are we going to move at? And are there systems and rules in place in case things do happen? Like, we got to be aware of our blind spot. So when it comes to the fear of failure, don't be afraid. One, you hear me say it all the time. For any of y'all that follow me, fear is nothing but an illusion. So if you really think about it, we're stopping ourselves. Like I talked about last week, get out of your own way. Stop it. Failure isn't a mistake. It is just simply a different way of doing things that doesn't get you the desired outcome. So what you have to do is take what you learned from that failure and apply it in a different way, because we can learn from our failures, when we can learn from our shortcomings, when we can learn from the roadblocks that we hit. It's when we can get over the obstacles. Like, you need to develop an unwavering desire for what it is that you're going after. I tell some people that I work with, always remember the who, what, why. Remember the why, what, who. Remember the reason that you're doing all of this. You know, it's so important, because if and when we fail, because we will, right? Like, we're going to hit our heads along the way. It's growing pains along the way. I was hosting a clubhouse room the other day, and my topic was, how is your growth going? Like, really, like, how is it going? Are you failing? Are you succeeding? And I want you to know your success is not a destination. Your success, where you're headed, your dreams and goals, you know, that is not an arrival point. There is no arrival, okay? That is nothing but a mindset, and you have to endure success. Success, it doesn't happen overnight. It's something that we work towards. You know, even if it's being the best version of myself, I'm trying to be the best father that I could possibly be to my son. I'm trying to be the best brother I can possibly be to my sister. I'm trying to be the best son I can be to my mother. I'm trying to be the best partner I can be to my partner. Like, I am trying my hardest, and I know that failure is a part of that. So I fail with grace. I show myself grace along the process. I know that I have to learn. I have to hit my head. You know, it's so funny. I was talking to one of my homies. He was like, Jay, it seems like nothing's working for me. It seems like everywhere I turn that, you know, this happens or that happens, and it's like I'm not good enough. It's like I can't see past what I've already done. I was like, 1, yo, relax. 2, fail with grace, dog. Like, be okay with hitting your head. Like, we have to come up against challenges in order to grow. We are never, ever, ever going to stop growing unless we're dead. But we determine the direction, the height, the trajectory of our growth. And that's learning from our mistakes and our failures. You know, I learned that I couldn't play around in drug court. When I was in drug court, I could not play around. You know, they were on me. They wanted me at every single meeting. I couldn't miss a phone call in to see if I had to go drop. Like, I couldn't miss a court date. I couldn't miss a meeting with my counselor. And, you know, they were quick and ready to fail me. As soon as they saw me mess up or take one left step when I should have went right, you know, and I had the fear of failing, but that drove me. It pushed me. That fear pushed me to my freedom. So this is what I'm telling you. This is what I say, is that your fear of failing is actually the key to your success. It's telling you to get uncomfortable, get outside your comfort zone, actually go after what you want, and don't be scared of the outcome. Don't be attached to the outcome, because it's supposed to happen exactly how it's supposed to. I think you're in the exact right place that you're supposed to be. Just continue to keep improving. Remember the promises that you've made to yourself and the commitments that you've made to the people around you. Find somebody to hold you accountable for the things that you're going to do. And if you fail, set a consequence. What's really driving you? Like, honestly, get rooted in what it is, and that fear of failure will take care of itself, right? Like, we are literally our own motor. Like, we have to provide the fuel for ourselves to keep going, because nobody else will. Nobody else wants the things that you want as bad as you do. Like, I want to change the stigma in recovery. I want us to really, really focus on the people who are battling substance use disorder, right? So what do? I find an assessment that speaks to the behavior style and communication style of the person, and then we tailor a relapse prevention plan to that. So that way, I want to set my clients up for success. That fear of failing is going to be there. It's always going to be there. It's going to be that small judge in the back of your head. But what do I always say? If you do your best, there'll be no room left for judgment, right? If we're impeccable with our word, there'll be no room left for judgment. If we don't take anything personally, there'll be no room for judgment, right? If we don't make assumptions, there will be no room for judgment, right? If we're always skeptical of the information that comes in and we back it with our own knowledge and facts, we will have no room for judgment. So, like, remember that, like, we are our biggest judge. We stop ourselves. Like, the fear of failing is an illusion, because failing is a part of the process. It's a part of the process. You're supposed to get hurt. You're supposed to get knocked down. You're supposed to hurt your knee a little bit, but you're supposed to get back up. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you get back up. I want to see you succeed. I say it all the time. There's very few people out there who really want you to succeed in what it is that you're doing. Whether that's, cutting back on alcohol, whether that's living an alcohol-free life, whether that's being a better person, being a better human, whether that's trying to be the best version of yourself for somebody else, whether that's you stepping out in the world and starting a business. You will be exposed to the storms of life. The winds are going to come, it's going to rain, it's going to thunder, it's going to lightning, but be rooted in your foundation. Know who, what, why you do it, right? And that fear of failing will take care of itself. Look, I really hope that this has helped you. I hope that you can really take this message and channel it into fuel for your fire and keep going. Because there's plenty of people out there that want you to fail, that don't want to see you succeed, that get intimidated by your vision and your goal and your dreams and how serious you move towards your passion, your purpose. And that fear of failing, as long as you don't pay it attention, as long as you're impeccable with your word, you always do your best, you don't take anything personally, you don't make assumptions, you keep going, you stay focused, you stay inspired, you stay connected to source, that fear of failing will take care of itself. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We are back next week with a brand new mindset. We are back on Sunday with a brand new pivotal moment. You're going to love this conversation. I promise you, it's a good one. And if you haven't already, sign up for the workshop. October 2nd, we are having a phenomenal live event here in Columbia, Missouri. Go to bjchase.com/event. Get all the details. Follow us on Instagram @bjchase or @Don't Touch My Mindset. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Please keep rocking with me. Until next time, until we speak again, stay focused, stay inspired, and stay connected. Please, please, please. Don't let anyone touch your mindset.